of years, brought to you by American National Bank. For some, they just see a hanging banner, or maybe just history. For those that lived it, they see a capsule of time that helped define who they would become today.
2009, 2010 approached, greatest moment of my life. It's what I, always worked for. Just know how hard you work, not just on the court, just on, in life, just seeing that hard work pay off.
You could feel something magical in the air at that time. We just had a good camaraderie, and we were going to do whatever it took at that time.
It's helped me grow as a man outside of basketball, and that's what I appreciate most.
It's special. It's not something that you can just do. You need a special group, special coaches, and great chemistry to pull it off. And I just look back now, I appreciate it a lot more.
It's been 10 years since the 2009-10 North Texas basketball team won a school record 24 games and went on to an NCAA tournament bid. Led by head coach Johnny Jones, he knew that team was different.
You talk about family, you talk about camaraderie, you talk about chemistry. Those guys had it. And just throughout the season, you could just see things happening, and you could never promise championships or anything like that, or how it's going to end. But the guys had that type of makeup about them, in that they were going to give it everything that they possibly had.
The true moment of arrival came on a tough matchup with Western Kentucky on the road January 28th, when relentless Eric Trammell put the Mean Green up by 1 with 10 seconds left in overtime.
We just wanted to tough it out. We wanted that win. Everyone in that locker room, on that bench, we wanted that win. So when we toughed it out there, I knew we were ready.
They would end the season on an 11-game win streak and head to Hot Springs, Arkansas for the Sun Belt Conference Tournament. For the eventual tournament MVP, intensity was at an all-time high, both on and off the court.
Anytime you get to the tournament, you know you're one and done. And they're hard games, and it was a closely contested game.
Eric Trammell looked at Johnny Jones, and he was like, "Hey, give me the stinking ball."
Coach, give me the ball, give me the ball. And, we had good players around him.
Johnny looked right back at him, and he said, "Go rebound the basketball."
Go get a rebound. I said, there's a bunch of opportunities to get rebounds. We're not shooting great. Go get a rebound. And we're both a little bit more animated than we're talking about.
It was a fierce moment at that point in time, because the year before we were so close to winning the tournament, and because of the injury, I wasn't able to. So I just wanted to give it my all and have every opportunity.
The Mean Green moved on to meet Troy in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game, looking for the school's third NCAA tournament appearance. A tough contested game had the Mean Green trailing by 2 at halftime and more locked in than ever.
I think maybe like 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. We wanted it so bad. We had a timeout. I remember every single player, we all were arguing. It was like 5 guys just yelling at each other hey, da.
But they did a great job of holding each other accountable. It's almost like, what do we need to do? Do we need to do a better job this defensively? Hey, we need to rebound better. We got to get stops.
I wanted that moment. So we fought, but that's what made us family. Family sometimes fight for the better.
Just to see the passion and fight in everybody's eyes, I knew we was going to get it done.
And we knew how close we were. We wanted it that bad, and we look back and we laugh at that moment, to where it was chaos in the huddle. But it was for the right reasons. We wanted it really bad.
A Josh White floater put North Texas up 2 with 22 seconds left on the clock, and the Mean Green held on for their second NCAA tournament appearance in 3 years. And the rest is, well, more than history to those who lived it.
By far the greatest experience of my life. When we got a chance to cut down those nets, see the confetti fall, and it's really hard to explain. But definitely greatest feeling by far of my life. Wish I could relive it.
When you move further away from it, you can appreciate it more. And we realize how special it was now.
Success is what I came to North Texas to do. I accomplished that. I accomplished it with a great group of guys.
While the team's magical run ended early in the first round, the 10-year reunion proved that the memories, friendships, and lessons are more than just a banner.
We stamped here. And it's definitely an honor to be. There's so many great players that came through here, and to be in the Hall of Fame, to have that banner here every time we walk through. It was honestly the best 4 years of my life.
It's great seeing those guys grow up to be men, and then they talk about some of the experiences, some of the things that we may have talked about at that time that has been a very important part of the way that they've gone about trying to live part of their lives, and has helped them be successful.
Everything that they taught me in college, I try to incorporate into my high school basketball program, from leadership, perseverance, just all the lessons that we learned off the court.
It was a brotherhood built up through a lot of hard work, some pain. We had some tough times through injuries, and the battles in and out through everyday life between each other here on campus at North Texas. Those things would help mold us into a great group.
I actually thought that I would be here forever and a day, thought that I would never leave because this was home. And I still, to this day, look back and that it's on my phone. I just stand apart and stand connected because University of North Texas will always have a special place in my heart.